Hey everyone, welcome to Camppatton Family Compound. And yes, we're inviting you to join us for the CFC Weight Loss Challenge. And how's everybody doing out there? Busy morning here, trying to get this all set up and dealing with a bunch of other stuff going on. And let's see who all is here in the house. First one in was Walt Rogers, then Troop 1351, followed by Super Scout, followed by Suburban Hillbilly, then Keith Kronk, then Alicia. Garden State Gardener's in the house. Hey, Joe. And those are just the ones that are making comments. And Q is here as well. All right. So we're going to give it a few more minutes for people to roll in, and I'm going to let you guys know some updates on what's going on across the street from this place here, which is where I'm at. The house where my daughter's staying in across the street, they've had problems with the hot water heater. It's a tankless system, and they were down there screwing with it. I'm not saying who in particular, but you can guess. Yeah, he was changing the temperature on it, and then it started acting up. And they went down and tried to change the temperature back again, and it stopped working. And we had a technician out here yesterday trying to look at it, and he couldn't figure out why it wasn't firing up. He was going through the control pad and trying to get it to do stuff, unplugged it, plugged it back in, trying to get everything to reset. Wouldn't do it. He goes, it seems like it may have that the circuit board in there has a short in it, but it's got enough things working that it gets the power through it to activate the pad so I can see what's going on, but it's not doing anything. And so he put in a call to the company. I can't think of it. It begins with an N. It's a tankless water heater company, manufacturer. And he was number 26 in line to talk to a tech rep there. And so he goes, well, I'm not going to, that's usually about 2.5 hours. I'm not going to hang around for that. I'm going to go ahead and go on to my next call here. And when I get the information from them, I'll tell them what I have and figure out. He goes, it's probably most likely going to be the motherboard's going to be, the circuit boards are going to need to be replaced. And then one of the valves inside was starting to leak a little bit. The circulation pump in there had all sorts of sediment on it and everything else, but it couldn't find anywhere it was leaking onto it. But the outer housing of that pump is aluminum. So he said it could just be the moisture from the one leak is causing that, and it's also causing a corrosion on that, and also causing corrosion on the circuit board, which caused it to go bad. And he goes, now the thing is, so he asked me how long I owned the house. I owned it for 6 years. He goes, have you ever flushed it? I go, I don't know how to flush it. No one said that a tankless one ever needed to be flushed. And he goes, yeah, you just hook up your connections here. I go, I don't have any connections, special adapter connections to hook up to it. He goes, oh. And he goes, well, generally what you do is every year you hook the two connections up to, you isolate it, hook two connections up to it, have a bucket of vinegar water, and you run the vinegar through it to help descale the heat exchange unit. And then you flush it. When you connect it, turn it back on, you turn on the water, you run some water through it just to flush it out the vinegar, and you're good for a year. And he goes, well, no one, there was nothing about that when we bought the place. No, nothing, telling us how to do it. There was no valves around or anything else. He goes, yeah, and it was in here when you bought it. Yeah, and he goes, well, it was probably several years old then, so it's probably at least 8 to 10 years old. And anyway, so this morning it suddenly started working again. But I was talking to the wife yesterday, and she's in agreement. Even if we get, the other thing the guy told me was, he goes, sometimes we can fix the valve, we can fix the circuit board. If that gets it going, you no longer have a leak, and it's working again. However, sometimes we will flush it for you. But sometimes after it gets flushed, where the heat exchanger and stuff is not working, once you flush it, that scaling comes off, and all of a sudden there's a leak develops. So that's one of the things you got to watch out for on that. So my wife was saying, yeah, we could spend several $100s easily fixing it, and then 3 weeks later have to replace it. So she gave her blessing to replacing it, and the guy never did call back. And by the time I realized the call down there, they'd already closed for the day. So Monday morning, I call him at 7 o'clock in the morning and say, hey, all right, guy was out here and stuff. I was talking to my wife. She and I agreed we just want to go ahead and replace it because, like he said, even if we fix the couple things that are wrong with it, the heat exchanger could start leaking because it's as old as it is. So. Okay, yeah, we had a plumber out due to the freezer system. A new water heater, dishwashers, a bunch of hoses. Oh, yeah, I know. It's expensive and stuff. Yes, the worthless one who shall not be called by name, but you can call him dipshit, lazy, narcissist, self-centered. Yeah. Anyways, so that's what was the drama going on across the street the last couple days here. And of course, I keep telling my daughter, stop texting me. Call so I can hear it ring, because when it texts, it just goes beep, and that's it. And if I'm in the other room, I don't hear that beep. I said, call me or email me, because I said, my email is up 24/7. I can come in the middle of the night, turn on the monitor, and there's my email. I can see what message just came in the middle of the night. She goes, okay, but I didn't think you like email. I said, I keep telling you, email me. Anyways, all right, so let's get on with this so we can start this up. We're going to lay out some ground rules for this for the contest. Some of the ones that Courtney she had laid out earlier, and so that's what we're going to go over. And I'm starting this now and getting out to hopefully more people, and you share it out, get more people to come back and watch this. So if you're coming in now to watch this, and you're worried about not getting in wanting. If you want to get involved and get on a team and you're worried about don't worry about it. We'll be adding people to the team probably for the next week or so. Even after we start going, we'll be adding people to the teams. So if you're a little late getting in, don't worry about it, because this is not a short challenge, not a couple month one. We're going out into June. Actually, it's not going to be June. It's going to be July 2nd, because that's a Sunday. We're going to end it on a Sunday. So we can actually do do all the calculations, and then the next day on the Monday Fireside chat, talk about who won and everything else. All righty, so let me get this up here. Or do I want to get this up here? Yeah, I'm going to get this up here. So when you step on the scale, do you like what you see? Are you worried about it? Does it bother you? Or does the scale go, oh my God, at you? Does it cry out for help like mine does? Or does it say, diet, diet, diet? Danger, Will Robinson, diet. Well, what we're going to do here, we're going to try to make this a fun event. We're going to, Gunslinger Outdoors, welcome. And Robert, Homestead Aquarius. So we're going to try to make this a fun event where we're supporting each other, even though it's a challenge. It's a challenge to help each other lose the weight. And if anybody hasn't noticed me and my videos lately, I still have a pot. I've lost about 15 pounds since August, but I got a long ways to go, especially since it got cold. I gained 5 pounds back. So now I'm at 15 loss. I was down to 195. I'm back up to 196. I'm up to 201 right now. So anyway, so we're going to be talking about healthy things you can do nutrition, wellness attitudes, how you can transform your body, things you can and can't do, because some people can do certain things and others cannot. Like last night, Carol and I were talking about that, and there's some things she can't do and things she can do, and some other people the same thing. So that's what this is all about. This is I'm sorry, folks. I just saw a gunslinger's comment. Oh. And so the object here is to help us to lose the weight. So, and building our endurance, getting us more active. That's one of the things I've noticed, because after sitting in an office from 2002 till I retired in 2018, I lost a lot of my stamina. And so I'm slowly working that back. I got a little weight bench in the bedroom in there so I can do the curls and lay back and do the leg lifts and over and do all a lot of little things on it. But there's just things we need to help each other with. I will put it out there right now. There's a YouTube channel, Dr. Eric Berg, I believe it is. I started following some of his advice, especially lately with the before every meal, take 2 tablespoons of Bragg's apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in there, fill it up. Fill up the glass the rest of the way, or halfway up, with some cranberry juice. Cranberry juice to cut the nasty taste of the apple cider vinegar. Lemon's not bad. It helps with that too. And you do that before you eat. And when I remember to do it, it helps. I really can tell a difference after the meal and the rest, and for the next several hours, I feel a lot better. Oh yeah, the desk job hurt my body bad. All right, anybody South Wisconsin, there you go. Gunslinger out there and help you out. All right, so I got something else. So what I'm doing to help the captains, we're going to have team captains like Courtney did. I would like for us to be able to bring in enough people to have 3 teams instead of 2. Reason why is if you got 3 teams, you can play off each other better, and it doesn't become adversarial at all. It stays more joking, about it. And so I created a spreadsheet here. I'm going to send out to the team captains, and then they can forward it to each member, because there's something for each person trying to lose weight on here. And then there's the team tracking. So before I show that, so one of the ground rules is when we start out, we want everybody to step on the scale, take a snapshot, and text it or email it to your team captain. Okay. Don't worry about the rest of the time until the last weigh-in. Do the same thing on the last weigh-in. But boom. The team captain can enter the data in, but you can just email them, text them every Sunday, sometime during Sunday. Let them know, what your current weight is. So this is the spreadsheet I created. And let's see if I can make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to put myself down, see if that helps out. Yeah, okay, it makes it a little bit better. So this is the blank one that the team captain will get. The team captain can fill in the team name up there, whatever it is, put his name there, and each team member's name in. And so I'm going to show you an example here. This is on here as well, so everybody will get this as well. Here's an example. I filled some of them in. Team. Here we go. Run. Team Run Amok. Okay. And so I picked out some names. I picked out my favorite minions from Despicable Me. And I put some starting weights in. And what it does, it auto-calculates down here what the team weighed in at down here. So the team weighed in at 986 total for all the team members. The next week, they lost 5 pounds from the previous week. This week, they lost 15 pounds from the previous week. Oh, they only lost 11 pounds from the previous week. And it goes on. And so down here, this row down at the bottom here of numbers here is what they lost from the previous week. This down here is, I think I got it worked out so it works right. I'm not sure. But this will work at the very end for sure. So when you get the final numbers added in down here, it takes the final numbers, the final weight, and the beginning weight, subtracts the beginning weight. It tells you that the whole team lost 88 pounds by the end. Okay, so that's how, and that's for what the team captain will do. But you can use this for yourself, so you see how you're doing individually as well. So that's why the team captain will email this out to all the team members as well. But there is the personal one here, and this is what I was using over on when I was doing it with Courtney. And I got one of these filled out as well, so you can see what it looks like here. This is the example here. So the green letters in the purple up here, green numbers in the purple is the goal. That's what I wanted to do. And since we're probably not going to kick this off until the 15th, we'll get all the teams set up. So like for me, the red letters are current weight. And so hopefully I'll be back a little bit less than 199 by the 15th. But you weigh in what it is and you go along. And what I did on this, on mine, if you notice on the yellow one for you, it's blank. You got to put in your own goals. Hey, Guardian Outdoors and Fitness. So you got to fill in your own goals like I did here. And so, and I froze. What I did in the wintertime was, because it's harder for me to lose weight, I'm lucky if I can get a pound off a week. So I just dropped it. 1 pound a week is my goal through the wintertime. And we really don't get out of winter here till about the middle of May. And hopefully it will have a warm, early into spring, and you can get it sooner. And then I started taking it down 2 pounds, 2 pounds per week. So by July, I hope to be at 178. 168 or less is try to get down there. And so what I kind of marked in again as an example of marking in weights, so you can see how you're doing. You don't have to mark every day. You can mark once a week. Some people like to mark every day, so they can say, oh yeah, this is the day where I ate too much after Valentine's Day and I gained a couple pounds of all the candy, or something happened here on February and I gained a couple pounds. So that way you can track and know what's going on. And with it being an Excel spreadsheet, you can click on a cell like that and right click on it, new comment. And I can put a comment in there. I ate candy. And then it's there, and then I can go back and I can look at it and it says I ate candy, and that's how that goes. So let me go ahead and take that out, so that's not in my I don't accidentally send that out to everybody. But this is the example that everybody's going to get. This way, all of you can enter in your own personal goals, how much you think you want to lose each week, and what else you can do. Hey, Hendo, how's it going? Popping in and out. Yeah, you're bouncing over there with Swede. And so this is the tool for you guys, for everyone to use. Let me go ahead and pop back up here. So this is the tool for everyone to use to help you to track your weight loss, whether it's or you pick up a little bit of weight, and you can look to figure out, all right, why did I gain weight for a couple of days? Okay, I stopped. I wasn't working as hard out in the garden and stuff, or wasn't doing this, so I wasn't burning off calories, but I ate something I shouldn't have eaten. and that'll help you to get a handle on it. Now, you can also print this out and put it on the refrigerator. And then you can go you pencil everything in, and you can go back to the computer and write at the end of the week and type everything into the computer. So you can do that, and you can also do that with with a tab where you can actually you can use the team one to track your weekly progress, so you can see how you're doing. All right. So that's one of the things that we're going to be doing now. So let me go ahead and drop off this here for now. Oh, I forgot to do one other tab. Oh, well, I'll take care of that here. I need to have a tab for me here to so I can have. I'm going to create one of these that's when the team leaders report to me. I can just paste everything in here, what they're doing. That way I have all the teams going to time. So for team captains, now I know Q had volunteered to be a team captain. Q, if you on our live streams when we come up and do this, if you don't want to show your face, that's fine. I can just email you the link. That way I know it's you coming up, and you can just have a little icon there or whatever, and not worry about anybody's seeing you if you want to. But is there anyone else here right now that is interested in being a team captain and keeping up the spreadsheet? So that's why I tried to make it as easy as possible. So all you need to do is get the numbers from the people and type in the next one. So the next one here would be like 212, enter. Okay, Bob did 182. Stuart did one. It held steady, didn't gain or lose anything. Kevin lost the pound, so 170. Phil lost the pound, 159. 159, not 189. And Dave lost the pound, so Dave is down to 112 now. Boom, and it shows how much they lost from the the difference losing from the previous week here. Actually, the number's not working right here. Something's wrong. Yeah, because that should only be 5, not 19. Oh no, sorry, scratch that. I did fix it. All right. So this is your weight loss. This is the weight loss down here from the beginning number. So it tracks you each week. It lets you know how much the team has lost from the beginning. So like this 1 week here, let me make this big again. So the 1 week here where it's 14 pounds, that means the whole team gained a total of 5 pounds. And so that was mainly Carl gained 4 pounds. And so, yeah, so they gained a few pounds there and 2 pounds there, and some lost. So, yeah, so some lost some. And this shows the team progress from the very beginning. Yes, I did do that right. Thought I did it right. But, yeah, so that's how things are going. And so hopefully this will work. So, and what we got over here? And I see 13 watching and 13 likes. Woo! Not just a poop tip, a pro trip. Sometimes it's not just a poop, it's a pee. And one of the biggest problems with weight loss is water retention. And if my wife has something salty, the next day she retains a lot of water. If she has something really salty, she retains a lot of water the next day. And I know, like with Laura has a problem with salt. She's really got to watch her salt. So there are some, like I said, everybody has their own idiosyncrasies, and that's why we're here to help each other. So hopefully this will work. And I was hoping that some others were going to show up, but I realized that Carol has M up running around and she's dealing with stuff, so she can't come in on it. So, but she'll be here Monday night when we go over this a little bit more. But so is there anyone else that wants to be a team captain here? So let me go back. Did someone say it while I was looking? Okay. Alicia says, remember, your weight can fluctuate either way, 5 pounds a day. Water retention, salt, those things. You've been doing really good for a couple days, and you decide to have a little splurge day. That can throw your weight off a little bit. Also, the temperature, the outside temperature, when it dropped and we were getting those -degree temperatures here, that's when I put on weight. My body said, oh, heck no, we're storing fat. And my body, the one day I only ate a can of chicken noodle soup, which is 150 calories, 20 carbs, and a 2 packages of regular oatmeal, 200 calories, 4 grams of carbs. And that's all I ate that day. And I put on 4 pounds. I put on more pounds than what the food I ate was. And I was still peeing and pooping. But the body was just, it was, I know how, but the body just stored extra weight. Yeah. All right. So right now, my email is in the very bottom of the description. You can email me if you want to be on, if you want to be a team captain, if you decide later on you want to be it, or if you want to be on one of the teams. Let us know, because we're going to try to get some stuff assembled, and I'm going to try to get some stuff assembled by Monday night on the Monday Night Fireside chat. We'll talk about this a little bit more. And I froze. Oh yeah, absolutely. It goes in. It's so. Whoa! I'm a bear now. It's time to hibernate. It's time to pack everything on. Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to try to work this out. Try to get this. I want to get this going fairly quickly here, even though we're only 3 weeks into, not even 3 weeks into winter. Winter started on December 21st. So yeah, we're 2.5 weeks into winter. We still got another 9.5 weeks to go before winter officially ends and spring begins. And everybody wonder why the groundhog sees the shadow. Well, shoot, the groundhog sees his shadow because, hey, there is still 6 more weeks of winter to go. The day after fall. Is that the day after fall begins? Because that's sure what it seemed like happened here. Man, I started burning wood in the fireplace early this year. So anyways, so that's what we're going on here. So those that are interested, I'll get, being team captains, I want to have a meeting, try to have a meeting with the team captains and get email out to them the spreadsheets here, and then once they get their teams together, they can email those spreadsheets down to their individual members so they can use the individual portion on there as well. And so I think I beat this horse. Any information that I'm not providing people that you want to know about? Okay, so just to go over some things while you're thinking about that. Each team member will send 2 photographs, not of their body, just of their feet on the scale, at the very beginning and at the very end. And it's only to the team member. I don't want to see any photographs coming to me. Okay? I'm not going to be a team member. I'm going to be the administrator. Team members get their team captains get their. I'm going to be a team member, not a team captain. Team captains get the emails from their team members of the photos. That's it. Oh, okay. It turned fall and snowed the next day. Yeah. Yeah. And I did a video. Someone asked, how come my feet look so good during Courtney's, when I did a couple of videos and I just posted the videos out there. And I showed what I do. I do the vinegar and the Epsom salt and the hot water bath for 10 minutes on my feet at least once a week. If my feet are sore, I'll do it more often. So, yeah. The first year that I was up here after I retired, it snowed. Okay, so it actually snowed in summer. The 19th of September, it snowed. It was a freak storm that came through, and it snowed. And so that was so we went from summer to first winter, then we went into first fall, then a couple weeks later we went back into second summer, and then we went into second fall, then we had second winter, then we had Indian summer. And it's the way the weather is. We'll get snow and then it warms back up again, and then we'll get some snow and it warms back, and then we'll get rainstorms and everything else, and then it gets cold and warms up again. So yeah. Yeah. They didn't like old man hobbit feet. Nope. That is one thing that I did learn from what my grandmother did to her feet, and what my mom did to hers, and what my cousins did to theirs. The girl cousins had it down pat, and they taught me how to do it right, because they didn't want feet looking like my grandmother's either. Okay. Yeah. Still waiting in the dark winter. Yeah. All right. Before I take off here, I want to throw a link out here to everybody for you guys to go check out this channel. See if it pops up right away here. Oh, if you haven't signed up for Garden State Garden Fun Day Sunday, registration video came out today. Go get on it. Tomorrow on Fun Day Sunday, I'll be on there. Uncle Al will be on there, and Joe's trying to get at least one more prepper up there with us, so we can talk about basic preparedness and stuff. All right, I'm looking for. There it is. There's Dr. Eric Berg. And so this is his channel. Gee, I don't even have to say whose channel it is, because his name's right in there. So that's his channel. Check out some of his videos. There are some good ones about in there that you have to go through and look at some of the ones. Oh, shoot, I can't even. I have to go back and pull, because I'm on you're looking at him on Gray Man Prepping. Do most of his video viewing on Camppatton, so it's not showing the line of which ones I viewed over there. But the one when I find out, I'll also post it Monday night. The one that talks about the why to do the vinegar, the lemon juice, and cranberries before meals and stuff. And he also has a good one out there. What happens when you eat 2 tablespoons of olive oil daily? Good video, good informational video there. And he also has one about getting rid of skin tags, which my wife is going to make me do this summer. So anyways, he's got some good stuff, good all-around health channel there for you guys. Good. I see Hondo's on there with him. I know Kaylin has been with him, has been following him. I think Laura has followed him. So there's already a bunch of us that are following him. So good one here. And let's see what we got going on here. Actually, if you do keto right, you don't lose muscle mass. But I need to lose fat mass, and I'm working on building up muscle mass right now. Yeah. And my big thing is here, because I sat at a desk for 16 years, it really took a toll on my body. Robert, oh, I'm not over the trauma of the first one. I had to eat an emotional support honey bun just before I came in here to calm down. Yeah. Now Brother Donnie, how's it going? I was thinking, I know there are several people that have commented that they need to gain weight. They're like I was when I got married. I weighed 150 pounds when I got married. I was skinny as a rail. My wife used to say we used to bump skeletons when we made love. And yeah, so if there are a bunch that want to actually try to gain weight, we can set up another team for those that want to gain weight. All right, we can do that too. Because being too skinny is not good for you. Being overweight is not good for you. Yeah, we each need to find our perfect healthy body weight. Yeah. Yeah, Liberty. I'm not sure why that happened to you, but I know I've known a few people that have done it better, and they follow more of a modified like Dr. Berg was talking about, where they actually put on muscle mass as they lost fat, and at first they thought they were gaining weight because muscle weighs more than fat, and they started putting on muscle mass faster than they were losing the fat at first, and then they started losing the fat. Exactly. Barry needs to gain weight. There were a couple others that have mentioned they need to gain weight as well. Yeah. All righty. So I'm going to wrap this up. Anybody interested in joining up, either wanting to join, wanting to be a team, volunteering to be a team captain, let me know so I can start putting you on a list so we can do a random thing to pick who's going to be on what team. All right. So thank you everyone for coming in here and helping me out with this, and hopefully we can all get to our proper weight, healthy weight where we need to be, and where we feel better about ourselves. We're able to do stuff that we used to do when we were much younger. All righty. So thank you all, and I'll see you on Monday at 10 o'clock Eastern for the Fireside Chat. We'll talk a little bit about this. But the main topic on Monday, the primary topic was going to be talk about scams and stuff. I got some information, but I may be able to blow that out really quickly, and we'll spend more time on this here, and hopefully we'll get get a few others in here too, and we can talk about things and actually start setting up the teams. All righty? All right. See you around.